Hi, welcome to TNTT. This week we are doing another mom edition. As you can see, Andy has joined me for a moment. I'm going to have Dennis probably take him here in a second. He is now 1 month old on Thursday the 15th. So, happy birthday to Andy. For this TNTT, we are doing a review after having a baby for 1 month of the things that I found that are absolutely amazing must-haves that I personally have enjoyed. So the first thing I'll probably try to show you is our rock and play. It's right here in front of me. You can see it. He sleeps in it every night. We do bring it up and down. We've noticed that we'll bring it down for the evening. We take it back upstairs in the evening or at nighttime when we go to sleep. We have loved this thing. Definitely highly recommended. It was bought to us as a gift from my friend Jennifer. We love it. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass him on because the other stuff I'm going to flip. So my other few things, as everyone has known, I'm going to try to open this without him waking up. Alright, is my belly bandit. I have talked about this multiple times. This is my band. I personally did not wear most of it today just to show you guys, to make sure I remember to take it off to show you. But this is my band. If you are thinking about getting one of these, I would recommend, if you're getting a C-section, to get one that's maybe separated. I know it's called the BFF, or there are different brands on Amazon that you can find. But if you can find one that you can make tighter at the top and looser at the bottom, I really would have liked that better than this one piece, because I did find that at times the top part of me could go a little bit tighter, but the bottom where my incision was could be a little bit looser. But this is my band. Definitely another one of my absolute must-haves. No matter if you're having a C-section or not. I liked it. I've only had C-sections, but I would still recommend it. So my third thing, but my absolute, probably my favorite thing, so I would almost put it as the number one, is, we'll do this really quickly, are these canopy covers. That's what they're called, car seat canopy nursing covers. These things are one of those $1,000,000 ideas I wish I had. This is amazing. My aunt bought me this one. It's from Target. Not sure about the price, but what they do is they go on top of your car seat like this. Like that, right? Now, the thing I love most about these is that when you have these on and you are in the car line at school, or you're just driving in the car, I used to have multiple blankets covering the windows, tucked in. Remember those people, you put the blanket through the window and then you shut the window up real close so that the sun didn't get in. You had the things that stuck to the window and they always fell off. I hated them. Done that a million times. This thing is amazing because no matter what direction the sun is coming in, your baby is always covered and the sun is not getting into it. And that was one of the very first things that I absolutely loved about these. The second thing that I found out that I absolutely love is that Andy was born in peak flu season. And as much as I don't like taking him out right now, if I stay in the house for too long, I get definite cabin fever and I have to get out. So I love these because when we do go out, right now we're using this one. It's darker. I kind of feel like it's thicker and it holds warmth in more. But what I love about it is when it's on and people want to see him, or we run into friends or whatever, they can just peek in. Or like if I have to go to school and drop off the kids and I have to bring them into the school with me, people can just peek in and see him instead of him being completely exposed, or I have to take the blanket off or anything like that. It's just this nice little hole where it's like, oh, yep, he's good. And then you can cover it back up. I love this thing for that reason too. I mean, it's been absolutely, I would say Dennis and I are way more comfortable going out in public with this cover on than we would with it out. The other thing is we were over at a friend's house and he had to nurse, and these pull off and they become a cover for nursing, which is like 2 for 1, right? So now it's your nursing cover, and totally you don't need like 2 different things, you just use the one. Or the other thing that I heard that you can use these for is that you can take them and put them on the car seats in the shopping cart and put it over the handle, so that when the baby's older and they're sitting in there, it's all covered. So I mean, it's like 3 in 1. It's just one of those $1 million amazing, why did I not think of this idea. This one is one of my favorites right now. It's from Moody Park. We got it off of Amazon and it was $22. These things can range on Amazon from $9 all the way up to $30. So they're totally worth it, and I would definitely get these. I didn't have one for Ella or Ava. They weren't around then. So I mean, the cool new things right now, this is a definite must have. My other last 2 things, actually I'm gonna do 3. Andy had a really bad diaper rash around the 2nd week. He was pooping quite a bit, so we had a bad rash, and I actually got this from my brother who has 4 children, so I think he kind of knows what he's talking about. But what we did is we got a antibiotic ointment, which you can get at Target. It's just a ointment, like a gel of antibiotics, and you put that directly on the rash. And then when you put this, it's called triple paste medicated ointment for diaper rashes. We got this at Target. I think it was about $10. It's a little bit more pricier than the other ointment treatments for diaper rash, but it has been wonderful. It's super thick, like really thick, and we would put this on first, and then this would heal. This goes on top to protect, and it really worked. He no longer has the rash, and really highly recommend it. We bought one for upstairs and one for downstairs, and I love this. Definitely a must-have. My last 2 things. So these are cloth diapers. Now, I don't use cloth diapers, I use disposable diapers, but I use cloth diapers as burp cloths. A huge favorite of mine. I used it for my 2 girls. I think my brother, my mom has them at her house when my brother's kids would come over. These are great because, one, they're a really nice size. They cover like your whole shoulder, because you know when the baby spits up and then it's like here or here or here. It's a nice size. It's not too large, it's not too small. The fact that it's white, when it gets that super yucky sour smell, you can throw all these into the wash and bleach them, which is great because it's just a simple clean. They're cheap, awesome. And they're really soft. They're actually quite soft. So super cheap, easy to clean, easy to use. Highly recommend these. Buy these diaper cloths and use them as burp cloths. I love them. You don't need the pretty fancy ones. They're gonna have spit up in them anyway. So you know what? You just throw them in. Love them. My last thing is something that I found really funny because a lot of people told me this and it was really true. But this is what I found that works the best. If you are having a boy and this is your first boy and you've never had a boy before, or if this is your first child and it's a boy, you will need many washcloths because he will definitely pee on you. Now, when he first came home, he peed on my mom a few times. He peed on the wall. He's peed on me now. Boys have this tendency that when the diapers come off, they start to pee. So instead of buying those little TP things that they make that I'm not really sure like how expensive those could be, and they're tiny and they're teeny, just use washcloths. Stock up on a bunch of washcloths. I like white because they go in with these and I can bleach everything together if I wanted to. But when you're changing him, the diaper comes off, this covers up, you just wipe. This comes off real quick and the diaper goes back on and you put it in. I found that these are really simple. We have a ton of them. I think I have like 5 or 6 down here. We have 5 or 6 upstairs. There's a couple in my diaper bag. Just simple white washcloths will do the trick, and you will definitely need them if you're having a boy. So I never really used washcloths with my girls, maybe just to wash their face, but for boys, definitely a must-have. So for our 1 month update review with Andy. Our rock and play has been absolutely amazing. These canopy covers are absolute must-haves. Please go and get yourselves one if you do not have one and you're a expecting mom or first-time mom, or you're a mom like me who had kids 5-6 years ago and there's this cool new stuff out. Diaper cloths, use them as burp cloths. The ointment, it's again called Triple Paste. We found it at Target, so both of these things are at Target. And of course, the belly bandit, you know, I'm a huge fan of it. I still wear it. I don't wear it every day. I do try to take breaks. They say if you do have a C-section that you should not wear it 24 hours continuously, take a break. I love to wear it at night because you're flat, first of all. And then when I do wake up in the middle of the night to feed Andy, I find that it really supports my back when all I want to do is just this, you know what I mean? Just slump over and fall asleep. I feel like I'm a little bit more supported, and I can breathe very easily in it. It's very comfortable. So those are just a few of my absolute loves for my first month. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I had a couple friends write me saying they really enjoyed these mom TNTTs, so I'm happy to do them. If you have any other products that you love or hated or are wondering about, I would gladly love to hear from you guys, and write it in the comments. I'll review it, I'll try it out. Not next week, but maybe in the next couple weeks, I'll review the breast pump that I got for free from my insurance company. It's the Spectra. I have really started to enjoy it, but I will definitely put a review on that, and we'll do maybe like a breast feeding review of things that I've learned. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys next Thursday, and as always, try something new.